Merry holidays, everybody. The war on Christmas is one of the stupidest concepts in modern times, and I make videos about flat earthers. Today, Milo Yiannopoulos will tell us all about the war on Christmas. Help fight the flat earth bots by giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe for weekly content.
The war on Christmas continues unabated. It is about the only concept they hold sacred. Anything that promotes or supports the cult of diversity is good. Anything that is not inclusive is bad. In the minds of a liberal, someone who isn't Christian would be offended if we say Merry Christmas, so we shouldn't say Merry Christmas to anyone. This is insane. Completely insane.
It is insane, which is probably why no one is trying to forbid anyone from saying Merry Christmas. There are no attempts to try to create policy that forbids people from saying Merry Christmas. There are no marches or protests to forbid Merry Christmas. The only people who get their panties in a twist are people like you. Religious fundamentalists who view the acknowledgement of any other religion as a vicious attack. It is Christians who year after year post signs saying, "Put Christ back in Christmas," or complain that Starbucks had the audacity to use a red cup during Christmas. The only people who complain about Christmas are Christians.
I think the problem is that most leftists only know people like themselves. Miserable atheists who don't believe in anything except the authoritarian control of speech and thought by the government. I know all sorts of people.
Christmas is celebrated by 90% of the US population. 90% are with you on getting together, eating food, and exchanging gifts. Who are you talking about? It's most certainly not the left that is waging war on Christmas, since nearly 100% of the US population is celebrating it. Or do you really think that 10% of the population is somehow oppressing the other 90%?
I was raised Catholic, so, I might walk up to somebody and say Merry Christmas, not realize they were, one of the chosen people, and might say, "What? I can say that." And they say, I'm Jewish. And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, well, Happy Hanukkah," or whatever I might say, Most of the people I interact with are obviously celebrating Kwanzaa, but... What? That was nice, I was being nice. But whatever I say, the normal way to interact with well-adjusted, functioning human beings would just be say, "Oh, actually, I'm Jewish." "Oh, okay." "Oh, actually, I'm Muslim." "Okay." Just kidding.
Yes, because you are a model of maturity and of reasonable responses to others.
"Oh, actually, I'm Muslim." "Okay."
If the adult thing to do is to simply correct someone when they incorrectly wish you a happy time for the wrong holiday, then why not do that? Instead, you have decided to go out of your way to get offended that someone didn't wish you a happy time during your preferred holiday. This has offended you so much that you are doing a whole presentation on the subject, declaring this offense not just an attack, but a full-out war that is perpetrated against you by 10% of the population, all while telling others that they are too easily offended, simply because they wished you a happy holiday rather than a Merry Christmas. I hope everyone can see the problem here.
The only people who don't celebrate Christmas and can't mentally process Merry Christmas as anything except a hate crime are people looking to be offended. The sorts of people who wander around waiting to say, "Excuse me, that's really inappropriate."
You are literally on stage complaining that someone told you to have a happy whatever holiday you want, and yet it is other people who are easily offended. You have no self-awareness. How about you take your own advice, Milo, and when someone wishes you a happy holiday, you politely correct them. act like a well-adjusted, functioning human being.